Alright, hello, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Origins. I've got a swank new war chariot here that I'm driving around in. Pretty fun, but you can't really shoot or do any combat from them, and I keep getting attacked by pretty much every Yahoo in the desert. Oh. And I've just walked into somebody's camp completely by accident. So, we're going to sneak up and around and go back and take a look at it. So, one of the things I want to talk about today, and it's not going to be immediately obvious why I'm talking about it in connection with this game, but it's an aspect of character creation called... that was a good shot. I should just praise myself in these videos. I am so awesome. But when you create a character, and I'm specifically thinking of villains in this one because it seems to apply to villains a lot more than it applies to pretty much, yeah, anyone else. So villains are the ones that seem to be most affected in this. So one of the things I was taught at a young age, let's see if I can survive this. Whew. I'm awesome. Was when you do anything in writing, not just dealing with characters, but really anything, was that you don't tell a story, you don't tell something, you show something. Which means, you know, you describe something, you don't just say, well, this person was, you know, this person was a good person, you show them being a good person. That's kind of what it means. Well, there is another aspect of that. Let me switch over the map because I'm exploring areas I haven't been to yet. Can go to that question mark. So, there's another, like I said, there's another aspect to that people seem to show a lot, do a lot of, and it seems mostly with villains, but it can happen to really anything in any sort of entertainment, whether it's a video game or a movie or, let's see. Alright, there we go. And that is, they will not just show that a character is, or a person or anything is something, they prove it. Okay, heading off into Sandstorm, which there's a very good chance I will drive like a maniac off of a cliff somewhere. Man, these horses are awesome. Anyway. And like I said, it seems to happen a lot with villains. More with villains than it does with other characters, other things. Whew. Sandstorms are insane, aren't they? But, yeah, it's like people don't want to just show that a villain is evil. They seem to want... Ooh, okay. That was a little bit too much of a cliff there. Okay. So I'm going to get off and go over there. Whew. Well, I didn't actually kill myself driving off a cliff, so yay me. But they have to prove that this person isn't just evil, but they are supremely evil. And, okay. So a few people around here. This looks like it's a treasure area. So you'll have characters that will be doing, that won't just be doing, you know, bad stuff. They will be completely and totally evil, and they will be you know, to the point where it's completely over the top, and they're completely... Ah! Leopard! I don't know why leopards just don't like me. So, their villainy will be, like I said, completely over the top. It won't be... You know, it won't feel like it's very real. Very true. And one of the... So, they have to not just, you know, have hurt people, they have to be constantly hurting people. There was a old movie in the 70s where I believe it's called Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother or something like that. It was a comedy. but where Moriarty is going into confession, and he talks about how he has to constantly be a villain. He has to do something truly villainous every 17 minutes, I think, and it just talks about what a strain it is on him to just be constantly doing villainous things. And that's kind of what. Ooh, that's an interesting little location. Don't see anyone around though. Cool. And there's, I think, a Ptolemy statue over here somewhere. Wait, let me check the handy-dandy map. Like, right there. Okay, it's supposed to be, like, right beside me. Is it down? Ah, I see it. So. Huh. And a lion. A high-level lion. There we go. So, one of the dangers of this sort of thing, of creating characters who are, of having to prove characters are like that, are evil or whatever, is that well, two things. One, oftentimes that will turn off a lot of people who would normally have liked that sort of thing. It will be, overwhelming. It'll be too much for them to like or to enjoy this particular character because they are pure evil. Alright, so I think I'm going to be doing some teleporting up to Alexandria because I think I've got everything in the area. Somehow I'm still missing an eagle's nest somewhere, so I have to find that at some time. But I do have some side quests up here in Alexandria, so I'm going to use my magic teleport abilities. And let's see. Yeah, I'll do that one. And see where that leads and where that goes. But like I said, it can turn off a lot of people when you have someone who's overly evil. And the second one is that it can present a feeling of the absurd. Not in a humorous sense, but in an unreal sense. That people look at it, it's like, this guy doesn't feel very realistic, even if, it is. Even if it's a well-crafted character or well-crafted villain, it could, feel that way, like it's just not quite realistic enough when you do that. Now, the reason I'm talking about this showing versus proving thing is that oftentimes, most things, this game included, when they create the characters and villains, they want to create a big sense of drama, which is fair enough. And so they have to ride the fine line between showing villainy and proving villainy. And I think this game actually has, thus far, I wonder where that...
Where is the coward that did this?
Down here somewhere? Ah, okay. So... Ah. Ow. I thought I could climb down. This game included, they often, Okay, I think we're about to do a cutscene here. Somebody killed a cat! I'm gonna investigate. How could they kill it?
All this blood is from one cat.
They killed more than one cat? That is just wrong. Okay,
what happened here. I should investigate further.
There's a lot of blood right here. That's not good. Oh. Well, Roman soldier. Set him down. Interesting.
A Roman soldier. Dead.
Oh.
Only one wound. He bled out quick.
So, not to, give away any spoilers in this game, but it is very dramatic. Oh, look. Oh, sorry, I was trying to hit that button to see if I can pet the kitties. Come on, kitty. Here, kitty. Oh, cats just love me in this game, and in real life. I like cats. Yeah. So
Leading to the north.
this game's actually quite.
Neck. The cat was attacked by the Roman soldier. Whoever did this was protecting them.
Oh, somebody's
Trail goes
protecting.
to the north. I must
Somebody was
follow it.
protecting the cat from the Roman soldier. That's understandable. So, there's somebody who's traveling right there. So, yeah, not to give away any spoilers in this game, but it does have that dramatic element. There are a lot of characters that are quite likable characters who do end up dying in this game thus far, and it's dramatic. All right, let's speak to this guy. So it is dramatic, but it can be a bit overwhelming because a lot of sad things do happen in this game. And in fairness to myself, in fairness to myself, I did kind of do all the side quests and got my levels up to level 40 before I started the story quests. So doing all the story quests in a row when they were kind of meant to be spread out over time had that sort of overwhelming effect on me, on you know, my emotional state when I play these games. It's like, how could that happen?
To serve her better would be an honor. Lead on, brother.
We should keep our voices down. We don't need any untoward attention.
So, let's see what I'm doing, huh?
I know the way. Let us fly.
So I'm going to escort this guy. Whoa, where are you going? I'm escorting him. So escort mission, which basically means I'm going to eventually have to fight someone, and hopefully he won't get killed. But yeah, a lot of characters in this game
terrified of our tiny little kittens.
Die, and it's really very sad, and it's not a very cool thing to have happen, and it can be overwhelming. I think I'm repeating myself at this point, but so that's kind of why I'm doing it with this game, is that it is a fine line between showing and proving. So if you ever do any writing, remember that, but also just keep in mind when you watch a show, if you're feeling this sense of, especially if it's a hyper-realistic type one. Uh-oh, being attacked. Hey, that was so not cool. Sheesh. You okay? Hey. Let's shoot you. I have flame arrows. My ally may not be around much longer. Or at all. You okay there? Okay, he's good. So, yeah, so when you watch a show, and you feel either overwhelmed by a character, or by a villain, or they just don't feel quite right or quite real, then a good possibility reason is that the show has whatever you're watching or whatever you're playing.
Roman cat kickers, how would you feel if I kicked your gods?
Stay quiet.
Oh. Sheesh. Sheesh. Alright, thank you, Senu, for distracting that guy. So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much what I have to say about this. Like and subscribe if you like this. And I will hopefully survive this encounter with these darned Romans. And... yep. Yay. I'm okay. I think somebody just shot me. Okay. Anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.